So yeah, so yeah, whenever he does that, you know, yeah,
Why does it smell in here?
I never thought about like that. Yeah, so I was like,
And then
So I went on a date with this girl and we went skydiving. And before we jumped, she asked me if I double checked the parachutes. And I was just like, gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. And she was just like, literally.
Gory, what a hell of a way to die. You ain't gonna jump no more.
Shout out to anyone who gets that reference. Mad respect.
Anyone in Nam? Anyone in World War II? We're here for you.
Is
We
that
see
the
you.
war that I don't remember how old do you think that song is?
I don't know.
Okay, great. I was hoping you'd have like one of those like moments where you're like, oh, and it was this specific war, like by this like general or whatever.
It was John Gorey in 1935.
You could have just said that. I would have believed you if you said that. What does
You're
that
not
have
going
to
to
do?
guess how he died.
Do you think Jenn knows that song?
She better start learning it.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I actually bet Marcus does.
Yeah, he should.
He probably does.
He's probably sung it a couple of times.
What are we talking about? What is this show again?
This is the
Gory punk. That
World
sounds
War
gross.
II, World War III cast
Oh
in
God,
preparation.
bro, you're like a seer or something. Don't. I hope you're not a psychic.
Me neither.
What's your name again?
Vic,
And your age. What's your age again? I can't not make
23.
that. Okay, perfect. This is Jamie. This is like. I'll say it
Literally.
correctly this time.
literally do that.
I will say, watching this is episode 2 of Jenn's season of The Bachelorette, that date, that Marcus date, I did actually like think of that in the moment. At first I was like, they've done this like skydiving date in the past, and they've had like kind of like accidents where like one of them they had like a crash landing, I think it was the Bachelor season a few years ago. The girl he went on the date with, like they ended up like having like a super hard landing, like slamming into the ground.
Wow. Her
And-
first?
Yeah. Like
That seems fun.
Well, he like landed and he was just like watching her like come down, and they just like their like parachute like spun and they just like smacked into the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, pretty
Wild.
Good thing that didn't happen. Only Jenn mildly embarrassed herself by like she didn't stick the landing, but hey, I've never done it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I just go face first.
Yeah. I'm trying to eat the dirt. People like say they like kiss the ground after like skydiving. I'm like, I'm going
Face first. on that.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm not even like landing with my feet. I'm just going like immediately for the kiss. A quick gust of wind pushes out into the street, and I go like right into the concrete. This episode is great. I love this episode.
Yeah, this was great.
To
What
me-
happened again in it?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. No.
No, this one had it all.
This was like in my opinion, one of the most entertaining and hard to watch.
Yeah, there was definitely awkward. Couple awkward exchanges.
I thought entertainment wise, it was this might be like my favorite episode in the past like couple years. I'm trying to even think of like specific episodes that stood out. I'm gonna remember this episode
Yeah.
for a while. This was great.
This is my second favorite of Jen's season so far.
Yeah. Oh, you like last time, but you
No.
were just like happy with the like carjacking
I
scene.
just want to see more of the car. No, this was a great one.
Where are we at?
We're in Melbourne.
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 Is she right? Is that actually how they say it in Australia? I feel like it's not. I feel like she's wrong.
Melbourne. I think it is.
I feel like they do she's like completely removing the R. They have the ah sound, I thought.
I don't think they do ahs over there.
Okay, perfect. I'm completely wrong. She's right. I should have listened to you, Chad.
I think she is right.
She did more cartwheels. Didn't she do cartwheels in the first episode too?
Yeah.
For some reason I felt the need to write that down. So
Yeah, I told you to write that down.
okay, perfect.
We're keeping track of. We're doing the cartwheel counter.
Yeah, I think she's done like 4 so far. I think she did like 1 in the first episode, and she did like 3 in a succession in this one. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. She should do the Olympics of cartwheels.
Yeah. Gymnastics, but purely the cartwheel section. You also pointed out they like blur everyone, like, or all the like public. They blur
that's
all
just
of
how
their
they
faces.
Yeah, it is interesting. They did get everyone when they film in other places.
Yeah, like when it would show their face, it would be blurred out, but it would show like if it was like back of heads or whatever, it wouldn't. It is just curious because you're right. When they film here, I don't think they do that. I don't think they have to.
Yeah, you don't need to if you're in public space.
Is that a country law or is that a state law? Like, do you know, is there certain states in the U.S. where you have to get permission to like have someone on camera, or is that just like in general in the U.S. it's not like a...
I know there's certain states where you have to get permission to record them.
Isn't that what? Hold on.
Or like in a private space, you need to get permission.
Okay.
But for public, I think it's all open.
So if you were to like interview someone,
yeah,
you would have to like get their permission.
Yeah.
But if you were just getting like, I don't know, like...
If you're just going up to random people on the street.
Okay.
And posting that online.
Yeah. All right.
But I still think you can still get like in legal trouble. That's why they'll still blur it out anyway, even if it is fine.
And so you think probably in Australia, they're even more strict about it. Do you think it's
I'm
that's
sure.
probably why? I don't know. I don't know why we're making such a big deal out of it. It was noticeable though. It was very...
It's very blurry. I felt like I need my glasses.
I had to I wiped the screen like off a little bit. I was like, got some shit on my screen. Our first date of the season is a group date. Another common type where it's like just walking around the city. They were sort of shop. I don't think they actually bought anything, but they were like they tried Vegemite. They all hated it. Kind of insulting, dude.
Yeah, just their prized food.
Yeah, they're like one of the things they're most famous for. They even like the like lady who's like running the shop is like, "Oh, you don't like it? We'd love it." And they're like, "No, it fucking sucks."
It's horrible. Yeah, classic.
They make them drink kangaroo balls. That was classic.
That was good.
That was classic.
That's a good one.
Sam N was like, he was like losing out the entire date because he's like, yeah, I'm allergic to like everything. I can't have anything we're having. It was like dairy though, right? And when they were having, and that's when she was like, oh, but you tried the Vegemite, right? And he was like, yeah, I liked it. I'm the only one who liked it.
Look at this
I
guy.
didn't want to speak up because everyone else was talking about how they didn't like it. I didn't want to be a weirdo and be.
Yeah, I didn't want to be Australian. If anyone thought I was like part Australian, that would ruin my cover.
Then we get to the first. It seems like pretty much a whole like episode storyline of Devin. Kind of, he wants his time with her.
He needs it.
What did I say about Devin last time? I don't. Did I? Was I hard on him? Or was I good on him? Good with him. I'm good for him. No,
I think you said he didn't like anything about him, and he had no redeeming quality.
I remember saying it like the like bro thing, that he doesn't look like a bro. He fully acts. He's a total bro.
He's a bro,
but not in this setting. Not with these guys. So he gets like extra time with her. He like pulls her aside to go get ice cream, aka gelato. What it actually was.
Yeah.
It just shows his Americanness. It shows his
ignorance.
What a fucking...
His broness.
This guy doesn't know the difference between ice cream and gelato.
Get this guy out of here.
Immediately, the other guys are just like pissed. They're like,
no, they
must
loved
die.
Yeah. They're like, let's hunt this guy down.
Someone kill him. Someone grab him, tie his ankles up, tie like a cinder block to it, and like push him into the house. Oh God! All right, calm down, Aaron. They went to the comedy club. They stand
I
up.
forgot about that.
Okay. How would you feel if you went? Let's not even say it's a date setting, but just like you go somewhere with friends or whatever, and you immediately get put on the spot. You have 10 minutes, was it, to like do like a few jokes?
Give me 5.
It's confidence. All right, Devin.
I have some
I don't
prepared.
know. I was speaking to Dylan right now. Devin.
Dennis?
The Menace. Yeah.
It's my stage name. No, I feel like I could do something.
It was funny because we only saw a few of them, and Devin started it out. None of them really made joke. Even Devin, he ended it with
the joke
like
part.
He made a funny joke at the end where he like lowered the like mic stand and it was like all right, up next. Who was it? Like the car guy. Yeah, Jeremy.
Jerome.
I actually thought that was pretty funny. That was pretty good.
That was probably the only joke.
Yeah, because then the rest of them just like, yeah. Have you seen fucking Devin?
Sucks.
That
Am
guy
I right, guy?
Sucks. This guy tries to talk to Jenn. Can you believe it? What a fucking idiot.
Who does he think he is? I am.
Ooh, good one. You just went bowling today, didn't you? Yeah, I don't know. Not the best, like, stand-up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to hire any of them
No.
for my bar.
No. Maybe, like, if you want, like, ones to perform outside to, like, discourage people from coming in. There you go. This is what you get
what I mean.
if you come inside. This is what you can expect. All right, we don't want any business. Thank you. Then the night portion. Jonathan pulls her first, I think. He has some cool socks that he said he's had since like high school.
Nice.
Had like a dancing woman.
Yeah.
On it. I kind of like those.
Yeah, those were pretty cool.
They were cool dress socks.
Yeah, those were nice dress socks.
I have mad respect for people when it comes to dress socks who go the like more extravagant route. Where it's like they don't go just like plain colors like black or like dark blue or brown or whatever. They're like, let's have like a bright red sock with like a dancing woman on it. I dug the socks actually. I like it. I'm becoming a Jonathan fan. He talked about a glow up he had. I was like, yeah, I don't see it. No, he's very good looking. Very feels like looking in the mirror. No.
Yeah.
I wish.
Almost.
Jenn attempted her stand-up routine when he was like, "Oh, you also had a glow up? When was that?" And she was like, "Yes, it's okay." Actually, that was pretty funny. I actually liked that. I was like, "That's a joke I would make, Jenn." Jen, why didn't you let me on your season, Jenn? I would have made that joke to you. You would have laughed at it, Jenn. Who's next? Grant. His best showings so far, I think. I picked Grant to make it pretty far, and this made me feel very solid about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did have a good.
He went for like a super deep question off the bat. He was like, "What's
your biggest fear?
What's your biggest fear? What is your biggest regret?
What do you hate most about yourself?"
Oh yeah, all of the best questions to
Those
ask
are good.
on like a first date.
No, he went with explain everything about you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Start from birth.
What made you who you are today?
Yeah. If someone asked you that, do you think you would even be able to like give like a good answer?
Probably not.
I'd be like, fucking,
SpongeBob.
yeah, SpongeBob. I got like bullied in high school. I run a podcast about a dating show.
Oh no. Get this guy help.
And what was Jen's response? Because she gave a good response. She actually did start from birth. She was like, yeah, my parents had like did she say like a difficult relationship, or was it she had a difficult relationship with her parents? We know that she doesn't talk to her dad
Probably
anymore.
both.
Probably both.
I'm gonna assume both.
She said she started working when she was 14. She hustles.
Wow.
But yeah, he kind of sealed it off. He was like, yeah, I know I want a family. I want to be the guy that comes home and it's like dad's home, hugs his kids, kisses his wife.
Dad's home.
Dad's home.
Get
Under
your
the
act
bed,
together.
in the closet, just don't be seen. God,
Yeah.
that'd be scary. Flashbacks.
The man.
Yeah, he does well. They kiss. Who was up next?
Dylan. David.
Oh no, then Aaron starts getting angry at Devin.
Right.
This I didn't know how to feel about this whole interaction at first because I don't know if I did like Devin at first. I did think he came across as like, he is very like, he has a big personality as he claims, but I don't know. Ultimately,
That's
I
what they
think
all say.
I don't hate him.
Yeah, he's
by
all
the
right.
end of this episode, but
He's like mixed.
and for Aaron's like excuse of like he was just pissed because he like Devin like pulled Jenn to get like iced
Yeah, he didn't think
gelato
of
for
it.
like 2 minutes. Yeah, and he's just jealous. That is it is probably fair to say
He
you're
just
just jealous, bro.
Wishes that was him getting gelato with Devin.
Don't we all? And he what did he say? He's like, I don't think you're ready for a woman like Jenn.
Yeah, you're not ready.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I called him a boy. He's like, Jenn doesn't want a boy. I was like, have you talked to Jenn? Have you asked her?
Pretty sure she's like closer to his age than that guy.
Yeah. Well, Jen's also closer to a boy's. No. We all hope that like when that conversation, if Aaron asked her, you hope she says no. I don't like boys.
Yeah.
I like
Men.
girls. No, that would be an ABC.
another
Write
one.
that down. That's another season idea. Not a pedophile one, but like just
The
like
other
a gay bachelor, bachelorette. I'm so down for that. What else did he say? Oh, he did call him Dylan. I thought that was very funny.
that was good.
And he does it again later, and it's like, first of all, at the first time he did it, I actually thought he did it on purpose. I thought he did it to kind of like be like, I'm gonna knock you down a peg, fucking Dylan. Be like,
I could see that.
You're not this shit.
Especially in the argument.
But he did it again later, and I was like, I actually think he doesn't know his name.
He just keeps forgetting. I don't even see you.
What's my name? Aaron? Evan? Is that my name again? Evan?
Jamie?
Yeah, I don't know. It was funny. But that first conversation was just like I didn't really side with either of them because it's like I at that point I was still like, yeah, fucking Devin. It's like maybe it's like arrogant or overconfident, but I also don't think what he did was wrong or like should be getting shit for it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Then Aaron gets to talk. Okay, this is where this. I can't do the voice cracks on command, unfortunately. This is where it gets hard to watch when Aaron then goes to talk to Jenn, and then he's like, "Oh, yeah, I had a hard time on the date. I'm a pretty passive person. People think I'm so serious, but I'm really not. And she's like, no, you're fucking serious. No. and then Devin comes in with ice cream. And I was like, that's very funny.
That is a good
It's very
one.
funny. And this was another just like, it really reminded me of last episode, the whole like carjacking.
Yeah,
and
no,
it
it
was
was
very similar.
It was very similar, and in front of Jenn. Which was a
Very
good
like
move.
alpha energy, like male bravado. Neither one of them want to cave.
Back off, yeah.
And he's like, and Devin's like, no, I wasn't asking you. I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my chair, bro. And then they talk, and then
someone comes back in.
Yeah,
Aaron
yeah.
comes back in.
yeah.
There's nobody. Now it's
Whoever
my
told
turn.
Aaron to like go back in,
Oh,
that
yeah.
dude knew it. I think it was Jeremy.
Yeah.
The car guy.
The car guy.
He knows from experience. No, but he knew like,
Yeah,
like,
this is not going to look good for him.
this is like, let's sabotage these motherfuckers.
You
a
should
little
definitely go in there,
bit.
man.
Dude, he wasted your time. He brought ice cream. Get your ass back in there. What are you doing talking to me for? Yeah, and Devin. Meanwhile, Devin's trying to tell like Jenn, like, yeah, I'm not arrogant. I just like I know what I'm looking for. I don't want to like waste my time or sit on the sidelines. Fair enough. And then Aaron's like, yeah, no, I'm telling you to get up now. Your ice cream's melted. Like, get out of here, bud.
Take your ice cream and leave.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it was a good look.
I like
Everyone looked good.
It didn't. This was something I wrote down because it didn't even like focus on this. This was like something that I feel like really flew under the radar. But like when Aaron came back and got time with Jenn again, he started saying like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what his deal is or what this whole like. I'm sorry for this whole situation." I like how she said, like, no, stop. Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
And that was actually
That was good. for
Yeah,
her.
good.
Good for Jenn.
She's trying to, like, fight through it a little bit. I felt so bad.
She's trying to
for her.
guide these fools.
Yeah, this was hard, dude. And then to know that, like, Devin was just, like, waiting the entire time. He was, like, lingering just, like, right next to him or, like, outside the room. And, like, a minute later, it comes back and it's like, no, you get up.
Classic Devin move.
Yeah, and like then Jenn, like she even says, like, I think it was not to them, but I think it was in like an interview thing. She's like, yeah, I'm not really a fan of this like whole argument that's going on. I don't really like this. And I was like, yeah, they are shooting themselves in the foot right now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Moving on. Neither of them get the group date. Not surprising. It went to Grant. Most deserving of it, I think. Had the best showing from what we saw. At this
definitely made
date.
sense.
And then we get the one-on-one with Marcus. Army Ranger veteran. Skydiving. Yeah, definitely not like out of his wheelhouse.
Yeah,
He even
I'm sure he's done
like, yeah, I've done this plenty of times. And meanwhile, Jenn is like, yeah, I'm terrified. I can't move right now. They put the like huge like
Yeah, but
parachute
can you fall?
goggles on her, and it like
Cover her whole face.
they were there was like the size of her entire face. But Marcus did a good job of like comforting her, reassuring her, jumping with her, even though they did it separately. Yeah, it was kind of like, I'm so glad he was there. I was like, was he though? He was not there with you at any point mid fall.
Mid-fall. During the important part. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't let him just go without anyone or with her.
Yeah, he probably could have.
Yeah, I'm sure
But
he's
I think for
certified.
probably like liability reasons. I'm sure. And they had to like cut out the part where like Jenn plummets to the ground, like
Face
splatters.
first. Yeah.
Yeah. And they had to hire a new bachelorette. No, God. Horrible. I'm sorry. Bad joke. What happens? They land.
Then they go back up.
Then they go back up.
Then they leave. I think that was the end of it.
That was it. Yeah. I like how she comes up. They like go and like hug each other, and he starts to like say something, but she just like goes in for a kiss. And he just like stops in mid sentence.
Don't say anything.
Don't you shut the fuck up. I need to kiss you right now. Then they go to like a library. It looked like, or like a museum or something to eat dinner.
Yeah, it was with a lot of books.
Yeah.
They
Very
did,
bookish.
yeah. It was interesting. It's an interesting play. It looked pretty cool though.
Yeah, I'll eat. I bet it's probably not the best smell
Yeah.
to be like eating to though. That like very
Dusty
dusty
book paper.
Yeah. And he gets into his whole story, which we kind of already knew
Yeah,
about.
they already went over the first episode.
But he was, Army Ranger, veteran. On his last deployment, he got badly injured during like a firefight.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a grenade, right? Like went off. And he like had a months long, like multiple months long recovery.
And surgeries.
And that's now made him realize how fragile life is, and he wants to make the most of it. Very cool way, the way he said it is like, I want to live a life that was worth saving. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
someone
a good
put
line.
that shit on a t-shirt
Yeah.
right now.
That is a good line.
He obviously gets like a date. The date Rose, and they kiss. It seems like a good date. Bolstering my confidence. He's gonna go far.
Yeah,
I think.
I feel
I think
confident
he's
in
gonna
him.
go far.
Definitely.
Who's next? Who's next?
Who?
Oh, the wildlife
yeah.
photo shoot, group date. Some
Classic
guy.
Australian animals.
Yeah, highlight of this date easily, and he's always going to be the highlight when he's on the screen. Is Hakeem?
Yeah,
he's just killing
he was
it,
good.
dude.
Dude, he made some TV.
He's such a fun character, and it's not a character. I fully believe this is him. This is great,
That is good.
and it's not just like the like facial expressions. He is like actually quite charming. I don't know. Felt like Jenn probably wasn't a huge fan of him like freaking out to that degree of the spider.
Mm-hmm.
But that was real.
Oh, yeah.
That was real, and I was
real
like,
fear.
Respect. I love Hakeem. But then the dude who stepped up to take the snake, fucking choking him out for the photo.
Yeah, wearing him like a scarf. Who did
Who's that? Dylan? Devin? Dylan.
Dylan?
The
Devin?
actual Dylan.
The better Dylan.
Yeah.
Also the only.
So there was no like after date or like night party. I don't fucking know.
Well, whoever won.
Yeah, so it's
The winner.
like there was a winner for this photo shoot, which how do you determine a winner? But I guess
Whoever
all you
has
have
the
to
biggest
do.
snake.
Yeah. Ooh. Good thing Jeremy wasn't there though, because he would have taken that. Yeah, and so then they have dinner, and what does he talk about? Do you remember what he talks about?
He says a couple of things about
Very
him
descriptive.
and her. Yeah, what does he say? What do you Jamie, pull that up?
Well, she first talks about her past relationships, about how
Yeah, not
she's had a
being
lot of toxic relationships.
Supported it being toxic.
And he's like, yeah, I'm fortunate for my parents' relationship. They have a very strong marriage. They got married after 6 months. And like every
And he
time they
wants to
saw
beat that.
every time they like went on a date or something, his dad would always put on the same song when his mom got in the car. I was like, I'm writing this down. This is
Nice.
a perfect idea.
That is a good one.
And he also says that he thought he was going to come into this like with a big personality, with a lot of confidence and bravado, but has found himself actually feeling quite insecure amongst all the other guys. Sorry, bud. Can't relate. Yeah. Can't relate. I don't know. I felt like he was very endearing there.
Yeah, no, it was a good conversation.
Yeah, I like Dylan. I feel like you had him in your top 4, didn't you? I thought you did. Maybe not.
No, I did not.
Okay.
He is now, though.
Yeah, I feel like this was good. I think he's definitely top 6. This is hard to say after one episode, too.
Yeah.
But it's just like, this was good. I felt like he had a good first episode last week, too. I mean, he didn't get a whole lot of screen time, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not really. We saw a lot more of him, though, today.
Yeah, and he had a good showing.
It was good. I'm sure we'll get more.
Yeah, he gets a rose.
We'll get more.
They kiss. Aaron wants to analyze Devin. I just wrote that. I thought that was so funny. I need to analyze.
We need to do a little research.
Bro, Aaron's like a scientist, I think.
We need to like analyze this like wild creature.
Devin is like under like a microscope right now. Like fucking like an amoeba or whatever.
Poked.
Yeah, he called him Dylan again. He calls him a bully, which I haven't seen that at all. Have you gotten bully vibes?
I have not been bullied, no.
Okay, I'm going to admit, this is feeling very Maria.
Yeah, there's some similarities.
Very much. And if it goes the way, then there's a chance Dylan could still make it far. I mean, Maria made it farther. Way farther than we expected.
All right, so bully, that goes well in the show.
Yeah, call someone a bully. If you get called a bully, there's like a 90% chance you'll make it to like the top 4 nowadays.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's the bully power.
The power of the God. And then he gives him a self-growth book, which I had to explain to you mid-episode is extremely ironic. Is it or ironic? I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, ironic.
But Aaron is the brother of Noah. Noah was on a previous season of The Bachelorette where Noah got into drama because he was doing very well. He was on Tayshia's season. She really liked him, but he kind of gave off a little bit of like a arrogant or like bad boy vibe to the other guys.
Bit of a bully, would you say?
Bit of a, yeah, maybe. And one of the other guys, this like Harvard graduate, I think he was older than him too. He was in his like 30s. Like they had beef, and he would lecture on him like, you have no emotional intelligence. And the whole thing ended up coming to like he gave him a book on emotional intelligence.
That same book.
I actually want to look at. I don't know. It would be so funny if it was. But yeah, now it's like the tables have like completely turned.
The turns have tabled.
The tables have tabled on the turn. Let's pretend that makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
But yeah, now like his brother is like the other position, and Devin is the Noah position. But yeah, and I think, and you said too, like, do you think like he actually brought that book, or was that like encouraged by the like producers maybe?
Well, do you really think he would bring a self-growth book to The Bachelorette?
He doesn't own it. And he's like, yeah, I've read this multiple times.
Yeah, he did say like, why would someone need to like stress that they've read a book that they have?
Yeah, I've read it.
If someone gave me a book, they're like, I've read this. Trust me, I've read this at least 3 times.
Dude, ask me word for word like what the first page is. I can recite it back to you.
The paragraph on the back of the book, the description of the book, I know.
Yeah, it was a cringe thing, and I think at that point is when I started to actually side with Devin.
Dylan, yeah,
a little bit, because that was just like cringe. It was very funny and entertaining, but I don't know. Devin didn't really react to it. It probably a good thing though. Honestly, he kind of just like took it as well as you could, where it's like, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Give me a book.
Just give me a book.
Expects me to read. But so now we get to the final cocktail party before the rose ceremony, and supposedly, I didn't really, I don't know. Like after the like wildlife date, when the like other guys came back, they were like, because we didn't get like to spend the night with her, we should get to like spend extra time with her or talk to her for whatever. I don't even remember. I don't even know if they specified like, did they want to talk to her first, or did they want extra time with her during the cocktail party? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know what they were even trying to do.
But Devin was like, well, yeah, I'm not going to stand in line, but sure, it makes sense since you guys didn't like get the rest of your date today.
Yeah, I'll make sure you guys get time.
Yeah. And then he did the very classic move, which I actually respected, which was he pulled her first during the cocktail party, and they're talking, and that just pissed everyone off. And I was like, this is great. This episode is great.
This is good.
It's like nonstop.
I would have done the same.
But like I don't know if it was in this moment or the like moment afterwards, but like there's definitely most guys, it seems like, are pissed at him.
Yeah, they weren't too happy.
And they're, like, it can be like, it's understandable, especially like from just like a jealous standpoint.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But there's other ones where like, yeah, one of them even says, I don't know if it's Dylan or
John,
maybe, yeah, it could have been John, who are like, yeah, I don't really like him,
but he's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, but like I kind of respect it. Like he's being him, which again was very Maria thing. It's a very common thing with Maria. Some people didn't like her, but then the others were like, yeah, she's kind of just being consistent at least.
Yeah. Try not being yourself. Can you do that?
And then Thomas, and I think
Sam. We're not Sam.
Wait.
Was it Sam?
No, it's Thomas and.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Who's?
So Devin pulls her, and then one of them, they were all like, all right, yeah, we need to go interrupt.
Yeah,
it.
we need to do something.
It's fucking weird. And I think it was Spencer started to be like, yeah, I'll go do it. And then like Sam M.
Yeah, Sam
M. Myrtle Beach Sam.
Yeah.
Southern Sam is like, no, let like T-Dawg do it. He called him like a weird nickname. I was like, oh, this is fucking weird, dude.
So and well.
Let like T-Dawg go do it first, and like
he's riled up right now.
yeah, Thomas is like
ready to
pissed,
blow.
and he's going up, and he interrupts. Devin was talking about, what was he talking about to Jenn? Because they were having an actual conversation. I think this was the most personal one they've had so far.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that part.
He was saying that like in his past relationships, he felt like he hasn't been able to be fully himself, or that he would hide parts of himself to appease his partner, and now he wants to.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, never show your true colors.
You only get
never
hurt.
let them see the real you.
And you lose.
Always be someone else. Which probably like, it's very like, from what we know about Jenn, it's like, oh, that's definitely gonna hit home with Jenn. Where
she might like that,
especially from like even preview things we have like of her sound bites of like, I just like always struggle to like, I don't know how to be the person that they want me to be, and it's like, it's not that type of attitude. Jenn, please, Jenn, you don't need to feel that way. You can be yourself. I'm still making my case to put me on the show.
She'll accept you.
She'll hear this and be like, oh, I didn't know.
If only I would have known.
But yeah, like she's very, it seems like familiar or relates to that feeling where it's like, yeah, I feel like I haven't been able to be myself, or I haven't been accepted for
who I am.
And fucking Thomas. T-Dawg comes in.
He comes
hot, bro. He comes in.
He comes spiced up.
And
he just ate 2 peppers on the way.
Bro, where was like Austin with the fire extinguisher when you needed him? He was like, bro, he was like a Human Torch, like going up. He looked like he's about ready to like light on fire. He like walked up the steps barefoot and like it was like carpet, like he left like burned footprints in the like, carpet. Bro, he burned through the bottom of his shoes.
It was wild, and he was like, you would expect him to be like, Jen, can I have you for a moment?
It's like,
but no, he went for Devin.
Devin, can I have you?
Devin, can I steal you away for a second?
Yeah, easily the worst movie.
Yeah,
I think this was like any hope that I had for like Thomas.
Yeah, it's gone.
Is gone. I think any.
I'm so glad I didn't have him on my list.
Did you? I can't remember. Did you have like your list last week? There was 18 guys left. I think 17 of those were on your list for the like top.
Well, he's not in.
Yeah,
in
he's
anymore.
definitely not on mine anymore. I think he had a good showing the first night. I think any attraction she had to him is fucking gone now. What were they even arguing about too? It was again about the like you said
you said you were gonna let us have time. And
yeah, again I go to like agree with Devin at this moment because
it's first come first serve. You gotta make your own way.
It's like you'll have time after this.
Time.
It's not like I fucking interrupted someone. It's like I just talked to her first. Why does it matter who talks to her first? And like, meanwhile, I thought it was funny too. Like Jenn was like, they were literally doing it right outside the door. So even like when she didn't get up to stand right next to the doorway so that we could see her and them in the same frame, which was
still
great.
hear 'em.
And you could also see from her facial reactions, like she was everything that Devin said. She was like, yeah. And Devin was like, well, yeah, if you don't want me to go first, when should I go? What does it matter? But like, when should I go? And Thomas was like, 9th. There was 8 of us on that date. You need to go 9th. And I was like, that's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
That's weird. I understand. Like, I can fully understand Thomas.
I understand them both, yeah. But it's just like too much. Plus, I mean, if you're all going to get time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't agree with Thomas, but I fully understand because it's, and he probably wouldn't want to admit this. It is just jealousy. It purely is just jealousy. Maybe not of Devin specifically,
right,
but just
his time with her.
Yeah, his time with her. And like, I don't even think it would be a bad thing to say or to admit that, but like, I don't know if he got called out for it, he'd be like, I'm fucking jealous of you, you fucking loser. Yeah, I don't know, but it all came to like a, I don't know. To me, it was very satisfying. Then, like when that ended, and then they left. Devin was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jenn. I apologize for causing this or dragging you into it or whatever." And then like Thomas sits down. T-Dawg sits down,
and then he just continues talking about this whole drama.
Yeah. Well, she's like, "What was all that about?" And he's like, "It's something that needed to be done." It sounded, dude. He also said it in a way that was like very like cryptic, like something like I don't know, something you'd say to like one of those like kind of like goth like guys in like middle school, who'd be like fucking like do like a like the Hulk line, where it's like, you don't want to make me angry, or you don't want to see that side of me. And it's like, why? What is that side of you? You wouldn't be able to understand.
You wouldn't get
You
me.
wouldn't. The darkness inside me is incomprehensible. It's like, all right, dude, fucking
calm down.
I don't know. Like, that was just the vibe I got from that one line. It was so funny.
What did you do to Dylan? Devin. It needed to be done.
Yeah, he's just like, the thing he was so upset about was like that Devin supposedly like lied or like betrayed what he said to the guys.
Yeah, but not really. He didn't say any of that.
I don't think he never said like,
he was just agreeing, like, yeah, you guys should get time.
Yeah, you guys deserve more time. And she was like, Jenn was like, well, yeah, but this doesn't take away the time, like, or like you guys will still have time now. And he was like, yeah, but like we all decided that we would get more time with you tonight since we didn't get it the other night. And she did the perfect call out. She was, and I've wanted, like, this is how I feel every season when people pull that bullshit, like, excuse where it's like, we deserve more time. It's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Whoever the, like, fucking bachelor or bachelorette is decides who gets more time. And she said, like, yeah, when you say stuff like that, you're taking away my independence, my autonomy to, like, decide who I, like, spend time with. I'm like, get him, Jen. Kill him. Go.
Put him in the place. They think they have all the control, all the power to decide.
Dude, and he just crumbled. And he just, like, he was speechless. Because he was, I hope he was, like, he had a moment of, like, shit, she's right. But I feel like it was more of a moment of, like, shit, I just fucked up.
Yeah. He messed up bad.
And he's like, yeah, but he's, like, wasting time. And she's like, do you not think that you didn't waste time by, like, coming in to argue with him instead of, like, talking to me?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
She got him good.
I like
Thomas'
first episode, too. This was, like, a complete 180. It's, like, fucking... And, again, I understand it because it is just, like... it really is just, like, jealousy, which is okay. It's understandable.
Yeah. He did a real Jesse. Or what was that one Southern girl from Joey? Jess. I feel like
there were so many people so many women who were jealous of Maria because Maria was, I don't know, just outspoken.
Yeah.
And she was not a bully, at least from what we saw. I don't really think she was a bully, but she was just outspoken.
Just verbally, yeah.
Yeah, just horrendously.
She was Canadian.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means, but...
And yet, looking back, I went back and watched one of the previous episodes. I didn't realize that she was blurred out the entire season.
Unfortunately. They did not allow her to show her face.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Thomas... Again, I think he did make a good first impression last week. I think whatever...
He threw it
whatever
out
was
the window.
there, like
he lit it on fire.
He just like lit it on fire, stomped on it. Yeah, he pulled the prank of like, let's put our connection into a brown paper bag, light it on fire, and
ring the doorbell.
Yeah, so someone else can come out and stomp on it and get all pissed off. And dude, also like, he was like crying.
Yeah, he was very
crying.
Emotional. He got very emotional.
Like his eyes were very red and clearly water. And it seemed like that interview, like anytime it would cut to like him like answering, like talking to the camera. I'm sure this was like immediately after one of the encounters, either with Jenn or
turned up.
Yeah, and. Yeah, and I remember it showed one of them, like one of those little clips before he even like confronted Devin, and I was like, oh shit, is he like crying? And, like, so I knew something was about to like go down. Yeah, and he got fucking pwned.
Yeah.
He got pwned.
He did. Absolutely roasted.
And I think, yeah, I don't know. I fully agree with Jenn. A very likable Jenn episode. I felt like
she did a good job. Definitely.
I felt like every weird interaction that happened, because even the one, it does seem like she likes Devin, which I don't know if it's unfortunate, but yeah, I'm coming around to him, so I think I don't even mind it.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, I respect him as like one of the other guys. I think it was John or whatever. I respect it.
I respect the things that he's done.
Yeah.
Just not who he is.
Yeah, and just nothing about him. No, no, I mean, I fully understand why the guys don't like him, because again, he is confident, outspoken.
Out there.
He is completely right about having a big personality, and he takes a lot of initiative. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen I don't think he's committed like a cardinal sin.
Not yet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yet. But I am curious, like, as far as like, how far do you think he's gonna go? Because I do think she likes him because she kind of defended him to Thomas.
Mm-hmm. Probably as far as Maria got.
So like you think he'll make it top 4? I actually wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Yeah, I could see it. He also does have a lot of competition, so
yeah.
I could see him going that far. Definitely close
like,
to that.
Who else? Again, from this point, it's hard to like say like
Hakeem.
Yeah, Hakeem. I just want him to win. I want him to go
winner.
Far. I want Brett to come back.
Brett's number 2. Brett, new bachelor.
Yeah, the Brett Sure. Yeah, Marcus, I think, is going to be
definitely Marcus
competitor for sure. He's definitely in the mix.
Dylan.
Yeah, I think again. I don't know if I can say Dylan's like top 4, but I think he's maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about that far, but definitely.
I would put him top 6 or 7. Same thing with Grant.
Mm-hmm.
It showed Jonathan a couple times this episode, even though he didn't get to like any of the like group date roses. Yeah. It showed him multiple times, so I feel like he's going to be down there. Mm-hmm. Also, like top 6, 7.
Yeah, definitely.
Who else? Like, who else is making it? Oh, Sam, Myrtle Beach Sam. What is he even from Myrtle? I just remember you said that last week. Is he even from?
Yeah, no, it is Myrtle.
Okay, perfect.
It's a little Myrtle-y.
And where's the other one from?
Miami. Wait, who?
The like love virgin Sam. Do you remember where he's from? All right, perfect.
Carlsbad. There was someone from Carlsbad.
Carlsbad, California.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then.
Well, I know.
Yeah, I forget where he's from.
There's like I always know the people from San Diego because they always have someone from San Diego. Apparently, that's like the fucking pinnacle of like
that.
Yeah. They cast like 90% from like San Diego, California. The other 10% from
Myrtle Beach.
Cares. Yeah, Myrtle Beach. You know what's funny? I think it's Austin is the one from San Diego. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's trying to look like Sam with the like Southern vibe, but he has very much like this is like someone on the West Coast trying to be Southern. Yeah. So like they'll do the hair, and then you have fucking Sam come in and it's like, no, I'm Myrtle Beach.
Southern boy.
Well, yeah,
that's the Southern boy.
And he's got very the charm. Yeah, I don't know. I think Sam and Myrtle Beach Sam is in there.
Yeah,
but he also like he's the one who gets in trouble for saying "I love you," right? Or is that the other Sam, the love virgin Sam? That would be very funny actually if it was that Sam.
Wait, that happens?
Yeah, like one of them. Remember the preview from last week? A Sam, like I don't know which one, but a Sam says like "I love you" because they're like, Sam, you don't know what love is.
Oh, right.
I would have to assume that would be the love version Sam.
Yeah,
so maybe not. Sense. I don't know.
That'd make more sense.
But Sam M does not like Devin.
What love is.
Right, and I need Jenn to show me.
I need Jenn to show me.
All right, you're doing that for the next intro. You're trying to make me sing this time. Yeah, where do we leave? Yeah, so Thomas, I think he'll be around for maybe a little bit longer. Probably purely just to be there to hate Devin.
Yeah, for the drama. Or maybe like a 1v1 date.
Yeah.
A 2 date.
Yeah. Okay, I think that clears that drama.
Oh, it's been cleared.
Well, Devin goes down and is like, "What the fuck, guys? I thought we were cool." He just tells me that you all like hate me right now, and they're like, "No." I think Devin's got him by the throats right now. I think they're all scared of him.
When was this?
This was like after they finished like Thomas and Devin finished arguing. Devin went back downstairs to the like this is while Thomas,
right, yeah.
And Devin was all like pissed off because of what just happened, and he's going like all out. He does start like saying to the other guys like he's just telling me that you all have like a problem with me. I'm not gonna like just sit on the sideline or whatever he says.
Oh right, yeah.
And like, yeah, and like again, I think some of them are like, yeah, I don't really care about or care for Devin, but he's doing his thing or like he's staying true.
I don't mind, yeah.
And like I think whatever Thomas did, like just fucked with Jenn and now fucked us.
Yeah.
Also fucked us over. So it's like, well, you can't really side with Thomas now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's get back to the actual people who are gonna for sure who like did well. Jonathan again, like he
Thomas. Devin.
Yeah,
Hakeem. On a serious note,
did he get like a sit down with her this episode? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
All right, perfect.
That's how he's good.
Yeah,
Jonathan, he doesn't even need
it. Asked what she's looking for in a man, and she's like, I just want someone who puts me first and has a sense of humor. He's like, all right, cool. I'll write that down. They kiss.
Has sense of humor.
Spencer, she likes how fun and flirty he is. They also kiss. But then like for some reason Devin and Thomas argue again outside.
Right.
Thomas is like on the verge of like either breaking down in tears or like
doing an MMA fight.
Yeah. Well, he even says like, yeah, you wouldn't do anything because I beat the shit out of you.
You're scared of me.
And it's like, dude, you beat me. It's so hard to sound intimidating when it sounds like you're on the verge of like crying.
I know.
And I feel bad for him too because it's like, I don't know, like it is
cry.
Like, yeah.
Cry to your mom.
You could cry. Well, I don't know. Again, because I understand why he's upset, despite not agreeing with him. I can understand why he's upset and. Just literally everything did not go his way. He was hoping to like win some points with like Jenn, and it's like, no, you just got docked.
Yeah,
points, bro. You're back to like 0.
You got revoked,
and that was pretty much it. Because then we get the roast ceremony.
Yeah.
The main drama is whether or not like Devin and Thomas are gonna get a rose. Devin gets one,
and Thomas.
And then, yeah, and so it's like, who's going to get the last rose? Is Thomas going to get it, or is, like, someone we don't really know going to get it?
Yeah.
And he ends up getting it. But again, it's in such a position where it's like, I think...
You're living on borrowed time.
Yeah, you're on borrowed time. I think if it was complete... Do we acknowledge what just happened right there?
All right, Jamie is suffocating. He needs a break, quick water break. His voice just cut out. A frog jumped in it.
Dude, I don't know what happened, but I'm about ready to cry. I feel like Thomas right now.
You now guess what Thomas is going through. He gets choked up at the end here.
It was hard seeing him. It reminded me I just remember that like Brett got eliminated.
Yeah.
So
I just remember Brett is not there.
Oh. That actually hurt a little bit. I think I just like choked on some saliva. That hurts.
It gets us all. Saliva.
What the hell is, yeah. So I just pulled Thomas. So he does get a rose though.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, I agree. I think he's living on borrowed time. I think if it was completely up to let's see, second time's the charm. If it was completely up to her, I think she probably would have been okay with eliminating him there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think she was going to pick him.
But I think there had to have been some influence of like, hey, there's other people you don't care about. Mm-hmm. Like, let's just keep him around. See what the fuck happens.
You don't care about these people.
I think with that said, though, especially with the like preview we saw of next week, it just
it goes
continues
smoothly.
Yeah, everything goes smoothly. They're all back on track. There's no drama.
No more. They wouldn't continue like drama.
Surely not.
They wouldn't shoot themselves in the foot even more.
Well, it was interesting to see Myrtle Beach Sam, at the end also be like, yeah, Devin he's like a manipulator, whatever he said, like siding with Thomas, T-Dawg, whatever, they're boys.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Does it give a weird vibe? Like they do seem very like, not just them specifically, but a lot of the guys seem like, I don't know. They always seem like they, for the most part, get along, but these guys seem like really just into each other.
Yeah. Well, it is a group date.
So I just mean like all of them together collectively. Like it seems like a frat house. Is what I'm saying,
yeah,
is what I meant.
It does definitely.
And I don't want to say it typically does give that vibe, like at least when they're not with, like in
Jenn,
other seasons even. But like this one particularly, it was that fucking T-Dawg moment or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's pretty kind of weird. And it seems like there is like some sort of weird hierarchy. Like Sam M seems to have some level of power. He's the
leader of the house.
Yeah, he's like the leader currently. But in reality, fucking Devin and Marcus and Grant, Dylan, they're the ones that should be. Well, I guess they are worried about Dylan, or Devin, but they should be worried about like those other guys too.
Definitely, they're doing way better than them.
It seems like Marcus is very likable, and it's hard to imagine anyone like having beef with him. He doesn't seem like that outspoken compared to the other ones. But yeah, he's definitely like a front runner or a threat to them as far as
the
like
silent killer.
Yeah. Well, I guess this episode has given us new information. Would you like to change any predictions?
Yeah, probably all four.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had Thomas in there, I'm definitely going to change.
He's out. Thomas is out.
I feel more confident in picking almost, I would say, like a
Devin.
top 6 at this point.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're able to as well?
I'll do 4.
Okay. Wow.
No, I feel confident.
I just think there's some that clearly stand out, and it would be surprising if they like didn't
make it that far.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know yours, or should I go first this time?
Okay, you can go first.
Okay. So top 6 in no particular order. I'll narrow it down for a top 4, but in no particular order, I think Marcus, easy choice. Grant. I do think Dylan is going to make it top 6. I don't know if he's going to be top 4, but I think he'll make it top 6. So that's 3. I think Sam M. Myrtle Beach Sam.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm getting the vibe from Jonathan. It's just he's only being shown in like good light.
Yeah, very rarely though.
So that's 4, right? Or is that 5?
That's 5.
I think that's 5. So that means 6. So now is the question where it's like, do I take my chances with Devin? Do I go to someone like Spencer, who got some screen time and it was good, and we know he's getting a date next week. We know he's getting a one-on-one date next week.
Do we?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. He definitely does eventually.
The thing is, though, is that that would have to knock Devin out.
Yeah.
And so if Devin were to like replace any of those, I don't even know who it would be. Because she's like obsessed with, I guess maybe Dylan, I guess. I don't know. I think Grant is, I'm pretty sure we've seen preview of him getting a date as well.
Yeah, I do remember
Marcus
that.
for sure. She's like obsessed with Sam M. They're like,
yeah,
dude, outside world, they're like, they're hooking up like every time they see each other.
It does seem like that.
But I can't remember. He seems to get into drama as well, though.
Yeah,
it seems
definitely.
with Devin.
So that's the only thing keeping me from putting him far.
Would you put Devin over him?
No.
Okay.
I would definitely have him over Devin, but
Interesting.
I don't know, top 4.
Again, I'm getting the Maria vibe.
Yeah.
I feel the need, like, I should be putting Devin further, but it's also like, in any other scenario, the people in Devin's situation or in Maria's situation typically do not last as long as they do. So maybe
it's rare.
Maybe Devin will be around for like a couple more weeks and then he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy with my 6. Top 4, Marcus, Grant. Sam, do I do Sam? I feel like still he gets in drama though. That might take away. Do I go Jonathan? But we just haven't seen a lot of him.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is.
Who else did I even have in my top 6, dude? I just literally named it. What am I, you?
You had Spencer.
Oh, yeah. And who was the other one? Sam M.
Sam.
Oh, wait, no. Sam. I already said Sam M. Oh, Dylan.
Dylan.
I don't think Dylan will make top 4, though. I think he'll be like I think he makes top 6, but I think he gets eliminated before hometowns. So I'll go with sure Sam M, I guess, over who's the other one? Spencer.
Who's Spencer? Or wait, who's the other Sam? Again, what was it? Sam something?
Sam and the Love Virgin Sam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's not.
He's gonna win.
Dude. No fucking way.
He's gonna win.
Okay, that's my top 4. Only ones I'm real confident in are currently are Marcus and Grant, and a little bit, I guess, Jonathan.
I think I'm gonna put Dylan over Grant.
Okay, that's
and I'll
fair.
probably keep Marcus.
Yeah.
And then thinking Spencer, but maybe not.
I can see it because again, like he seems to be showing up more. I felt like he was a little bit forgettable in the first episode, but like I'm taking notice now. I'm taking, and especially knowing he gets a date next week. Like it would be actually really funny though if he gets like eliminated on the date. He'd be like, oh, that fucked up my list.
Wow. Right? Oops. Warwick.
I just can't think. Oh, PTSD.
Oh,
Warwick.
no. Oh no.
I just like don't see anyone else like really in the mix. Again, aside from Devin, but I just like I don't. How confident are we he's gonna like survive through like the fucking fire that he's in right now?
Yeah. That might. Yeah, I think that'll take him down.
I feel like Jen's like, unless if he survives again, I think this is what I said about Maria. She's gonna pick him. Like he has to be that level of worth it to deal with all of that bullshit around it.
Correct.
And so.
And she got picked, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, she did go far.
She did go far, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna put up with that amount of drama over someone, especially this is even earlier than like Maria, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, if you're gonna put up with that amount of drama, like you have to seriously like him, and then it would. Yeah, I don't know if he's here in like 3 weeks. I would. He's top 4 now. He would immediately be put in my top 4, I would think. Because again, it's just like, who are you putting him over? And it's like, he has to be worth it if you're keeping him through all of this. That's just my perspective. With that said, I think he's gone next week.
Right. Who was the guy who got carjacked? What was his name?
Jeremy.
Is he in there?
Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's still in it. There's
for now
multiple guys that are still in it that I'm like. Him, Austin is still there. John is still there, and I'm like, who is John? There's like a couple guys. I wrote them all down. Yeah, I don't know who John. The other Thomas, who, despite the puppies entrance, we haven't really seen anything of it. So
him and her talking.
Did they? I don't remember. Okay,
like
sure, I'll believe you.
A minute.
I'll believe you. Sure.
Yeah, what was he saying?
Dude, I don't remember this.
You don't remember him talking? Like at the end, after the cocktail party? Or during the cocktail party?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I only remember the drama, Jonathan, Spencer, and that was it.
Yeah, I forget as well.
I mean, there's also Aaron, the other one who had drama with Devin. Do you think he's going to make it far? I don't think so.
No, I can't see Aaron.
Hakeem, I want him to.
Yeah, he's number one, actually.
Yeah, to me, the ones I expect to be gone next episode are, unfortunately, Hakeem, I think, is probably running his course. John, I haven't seen any of them. We haven't seen any of Jeremy, so I think he's
Jeremy
gone soon. And then the other, both Thomases, arguably, I think both Thomases are going to be gone soon.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So
yeah,
wait,
fair.
Who was your four? You had Marcus, you had Dylan, you had Spencer. Or no,
Spencer.
You did have Spencer, okay. Who's your fourth one?
Probably Hakeem.
I wish.
That's what I want.
Just keep him there long enough, just so we can see.
Just for hometown.
It,
yeah. Wait, let me redo this.
All right. I'll give you one more try.
I'm trying to think of the last.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like as of right now, there's only a couple standouts.
Yeah.
Like clean standouts because I think.
I'll put John there.
My God, this guy is. Don't let this guy place your parlays for you because unless you're gonna lose money.
No, I go the risky route.
Risky would be like Devin or something.
All right, Devin.
I don't know. I still don't know
Jeremy.
about Devin. Jeremy, I feel like you're on coke right now.
No, I'll go with.
Maybe she brings him to Fantasy Suites just to see if he was lying about this big.
And then she kicks him out when she finds out he was.
Yeah,
lying.
she's like, oh, or she kicks him out when he wasn't lying. He's like, whoa,
it's too much.
Too much.
Get it reduced.
Come back when it's reduced.
No, I'll put Grant back in there for my fourth. So okay. Dylan, Grant, Marcus, and Spencer.
Yeah, I don't hate the list. And for Bachelor, who do you think? I think it if Marcus is not getting picked,
yeah,
I think
definitely.
it's just for right now he should be the front runner.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Like the
after that
1-on-1.
Yeah, he wins.
There's also it was kind of I don't know. Yeah, I think he's just got too good of a story to not be
go far
the Bachelor and go far but to be the Bachelor. How would you feel about Hakeem as the Bachelor?
Does
that interest you? Is that something you might be interested in?
I'd watch that.
I would watch that.
Oh, I'd watch that.
We still don't know if Paradise is coming. Well, we know it's not coming back this year, but I don't think there's any actual there hasn't been any official whether it's canceled or anything.
Which usually means
it's canceled.
It's canceled.
But for I don't know, discussion, conversation.
We'll assume it's canceled.
Yeah, well let's assume that it will be coming back next year for just for who do you think would likely make it on there?
Probably all of them right now have gone through.
Yeah. I actually think Brett totally will.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I think, dude,
they better.
I will say props to the casting for casting someone who's clearly
way hotter than the rest.
Yeah, way better than the rest of them. Dude, he was fucking cool too. He was he was so classic. He made such really good. He did the splits.
I know.
He made a legitimately funny Top Gun joke about Sam M, which was also legitimately accurate. Bro, you look like you just flew with Tom Cruise somewhere.
That was really good.
Hakeem for sure. There's no way he wouldn't make it onto Paradise. I think Devin, if he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Aaron probably as well.
Yeah.
Just put everyone that hates Devin
on there.
If Devin's on Paradise, just put everyone that hates him. So Aaron, Thomas, Sam M. Sam M would be so popular in Paradise. He's like so hot, dude.
Yeah.
I think he might be the hottest one there, in my opinion.
I could see that. He's definitely up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, who do I think's like as hot as him? These are the important questions we ask.
Brett.
Yeah, dude. Hakeem. I think Brett is good looking.
He is.
He's very good looking.
I agree.
And yeah, I'm surprised Austin isn't getting with the mullet. Mullets are so in now. They're such a like. They're coming back to take over. I'm surprised, but maybe Jen's like not into country guy, but he's into same.
Yeah,
so
maybe not mullets.
Maybe not mullets.
Just moles.
Yeah, I don't know. Who else? Like no one else. Like sure, I guess Marcus if he doesn't win. Grant. Just all the ones that do well. It's like you want to see him there because it's like you want people to root for as well, not just to almost root against, yeah, or see drama.
As long as Devin is miserable, I'm happy.
Do you have anything else? That's all I got. Do you have a question of the day? If you could, I got one.
Okay.
I just saw this. If you could die in a car crash to any song, what song would it be?
What's the last song I want to hear?
Yeah. Probably
Back in Black.
Dig through this.
That would be good.
Yeah, Back in Black. Well, I'm on the highway
now.
Well, for funny purposes, that actually probably would be my answer.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be good.
That would be a good one.
You could go the like more wholesome one and go with like Living on a Prayer, but
no,
I'm on the highway, bro. I get Highway to Hell. You get
Stairway to Heaven.
Life is a Highway. Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, I mean that's what you actually want.
Stairway to Hell.
I don't even know what else. Yeah, I'm going Highway to Hell. Let's go out with a bit of a bang.
Oh, I'm banging. Maybe
Sweet Home Alabama. Actually, I would like that song.
Freebird.
Ooh, that's actually a really good choice. That's
good.
a really good choice.
I died a Freebird.
I would die to Freebird too. Yeah, that's a good one.
If you could be born to any song.
Sweet Home Alabama. I don't even know. I can't think of as many good birthing songs.
Paradise City.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one. Fight for your right.
That's good.
That would be pretty good. Come out the womb, singing "Fight for Your Right." That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
I'd go TNT. TNT.
Just the entire like AC/DC
soundtrack. All the hits.
That was a good question. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm glad I came up with that.
Any closing remarks?
Like where people could find us?
Probably on Apple Podcasts, maybe.
Maybe Google Pod.
Probably. Maybe like Spotify, I think.
I don't think we're on there.
Oh, no.
No, actually, we were just on there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Pandora.
I think I Heart Podcast.
I Heart Podbean.
Podbean.
That's the classic.
Oh, the love for Podbean.
Just the best.
Just Google or Safari, because we all know you're on iOS, right? Or what's the Android version? Google.
Google.
All right, perfect. YouTube, like a literally one word.
No the word spaces. Is one, and it's like a literally.
Everywhere else, 3 words. There is spaces, proper grammar. Leave us like maybe an
or any literallys you have around.
Throw a couple literallys in there. Give us your best impression of us, aka Valley Boys. We qualify for that, right? We have such poor, like, at least me. Let me speak for myself here. I would like to brag about my poor vocabulary and speaking habits. What about you?
I know words. Me word well.
This is next Yoda, right? I've been Jamie.
Me Vic.
This has been like
literally.
All right.
Yeah.